MC Thamizharasan here from Chennai Event Emcees, entertainers and professionals, Event MC, MC trainer, MC manager and the founder of the above brands. In this video, I'm going to discuss what would be the cost to hire a virtual event MC for your event. Before I discuss the cost for the virtual MC, basically let me start with the cost for a normal physical MC. That is what MC who hosts a physical event. As of now, we don't have much physical event because of the lockdown, but 1.5 years back. The reason why I say 1.5 years back is the event industry is still not open, even though there was no lockdown in between for the last 1 year. But still the entire event industry is not open. So let's go back before last Feb, that is 2020 February. Only after that the lockdown started. So basically I can divide MC's category into 4 different categories. One is the freshers or the beginners, second one is a moderate budgeted MC, third one is the senior or experienced MC, and fourth category would be pro. So if you are a fresher MC or if you are a client or an event manager, if you are going to hire a fresher or a beginner MC, we can have the slab something lesser than 3,000. Sometimes you can get an MC for 1,000 rupees, 2,000, 3,000. That depends on the MC skill, that depends on the client, that depends on the event, and that depends on what is the future scope here. Because again, whatever the charges I'm going to tell you, this is not going to be a fixed thing. It depends from MC to MC, and also it depends based on the audience and based on the scope for collaboration, scope for long-term collaboration. But you can have this as a ballpark figure, or you can have it as a rough estimate to approach an MC. So basically, if you are hiring a fresher or a beginner MC, you would be able to get them under 3,000 rupees, because they may be even a trainee MC. They would have done very few events, or they would have been looking out for opportunities. So that would be the slab. And the next slab would be like a moderate MC, like who has experience close to at least 3 to 6 months or close to 1 year, whom you can trust. Like they have already hosted not couple of events, at least a few events. So definitely they will be able to do justice for your event. So in that case, their budget would be somewhere between 3,000 to 8,000. I can keep them in this slab. On an average, it would be somewhere between 5,000 to 6,000. If you think about an MC, it's always good to think minimum 5,000 to 6,000. That is as a moderate, and I'll come to the senior and the pro in the next level. So basically, the second level MC, like the moderate MC, you can expect in the budget range 3,000 to 7,000 or 8,000. And then comes the senior MC category. Their budget would be starting from 8. Again, 8 I would say that's in the lesser range. It actually starts from 10,000, but as of now, let's keep it from somewhere between 8,000 to 15,000 for a senior MC who has a good experience of at least more than 2-3 years, and whom you can trust, who helps you in the disaster management. I always say, like if you're hiring a fresher MC or a beginner MC, if you have all the script prepared and if you have all the entire event flow proper, then the MC can just like that come and execute the event. But most of the cases, the event goes beyond your control. Like you would have planned something, but on the spot there will be a lot of changes, where it's definitely a difficult task for a fresher or a beginner MC. Definitely you need to go someone above the moderate level or the senior level. So in that case, when you want to hire a senior level MC, you have to spend somewhere between 8,000 to 15,000. Again, I would say this is a ballpark figure. Sometimes some of the senior MCs may charge even 20,000. And when I talk about the pro MCs who have been in the industry for several years, or who have mastered, not even if they are not for several years, but within a short span, they would have done a lot of research and they would have spent a lot of time in the industry. They would have reached to a higher level. In that case, we can expect their budget starting from 20,000, and there is no upper limit. You can get sometimes MC for 50,000 budget. Some MCs charge 1 lakh also. So basically, I'm dividing the MC's budget into 4 different categories. One is the fresher and the beginner, lesser than 3,000, and the moderate budgeted MCs from somewhere between 3,000 to 8,000, and senior or experienced MCs from 8,000 to 15,000, and the pros starting from 15,000, 20,000. There is no upper limit. And the same thing, you can use it for the virtual events as well, even though there is no benchmark as of now, because virtual event is something new to us. Even though 1.5 years have passed by, but still it's still a niche industry, I can say, for everyone, even for the experienced MCs and also for the freshers. So in that case, still most of the MCs are flexible with the budget. Like if you ask me for the physical event, like since I'm in the industry for the last 9-10 years, sometimes I may be stubborn with my budget. I may say, no, I cannot do any event lesser than 10,000 or 12,000. If you want, I can definitely send my trainee or someone. But in this moment, instead of sending the trainee, because even I'm exploring. So in that case, sometimes I may be not only, when I say I, not only me, any of the senior MCs also, we would like to explore the industry, because there is a long way to go in the virtual events. So we are exploring day after day. So sometimes we are flexible with the budget as well. Sometimes where we are already confident, where we have proved ourselves, we may not be flexible with the budget. In that way, you can fix the same budget for the virtual events. Again, let me give the conditions apply. Like we are still flexible on the budget, but still you can consider the same budget similar to physical events. Now the next question may come, now if it's a physical event, you need to travel, so your travel expenses cut down and your travel time is cut down, but still why do you want to charge the same amount for the online event? And definitely that's a good question from the client's perspective. But if you ask me, online events are a little more challenging than the physical events. Like I've already explained it in several videos. Here also I will explain that. Basically, if you go to physical events, the role of the MC is just to take care of the stage, like we host the event. We need not worry about the audio setup. We need not worry about the photography. We need not worry about the stage decoration. All these things have been taken care by separate team. There is an audio team, there is a photography team, there is a stage decoration team, there is a there is an event manager. But when it comes to online events, most of these works are taken care by the MC. Like when it comes for audio, there is not a separate audio team. So MC is going to take care of the muting the mic, whether muting or unmuting. So audio control is being taken care by the MC. And when it comes for the photography, again in online, when I say photography, it's nothing but the spotlight. So MC is going to take care of the spotlighting and the other stuff. And when it comes for the stage decoration or something, sometimes the MC involves in the stage backdrop preparation or in discussion with the client. So almost most of these works are being done by the MC. So MC has to do a lot of research. MC has to do a lot of work. And again, in the online event, MC cannot step out of the desk even for a minute, because MC has to keep monitoring. But if it's a physical event, like once the MC has given the introduction for a speaker, MC can even step out of the stage, MC can relax, and then anyway, MC will be listening to the session, but still MC doesn't have much work to do over there. If there is any audio issue or whatever the issue, there is a particular team to take care. But in online, if there is some issue with the voice, immediately MC has to come in. So MC has to keep monitoring the entire event, whether it's a 1 hour event or 2 hours event. So in that case, MC has a lot of work to do. It's highly pressurized work, I would say, when the MC is doing the online event. Beyond all these things, MC has to have the proper internet connection. MC has to make sure that everything goes smooth. And in one of my future videos, I'll talk about this, like what are the backup setup I have done in terms of the internet connection. So these are the additional work that has been added to the MC. So that's the reason we still charge the same, whatever we have been charging for the physical events. So just to sum up this live, what I have discussed over here, I have been discussing about the budget. Again, let me mark it, the condition apply. It is just a ballpark figure. It differs from MC to MC, and again depends based on the rapport what you have with the MC. And sometimes even I may do a free event for you. Sometimes I may do it at a very, very low cost. That doesn't mean I have to do it for the same cost for others, because it depends on the rapport what I have with the event manager or the client, the future for the scope and the growth, and a lot of the things come into the matter. But as a ballpark figure, as a rough estimate, you can have this. For any MC who is a beginner MC or a fresher MC, you can have, you can definitely get them lesser than 3,000. For a moderate budgeted MC who is in the industry for at least 6 months or on an average 1 year, you can expect them to come for somewhat budget between 3,000 to 8,000. And a senior MC who is in the industry at least for 2 years or more and who has a very good experience, you can expect them to come for 8,000 to 15,000. And the pro MCs who have been in the industry for several years or decades, or who have done an extraordinary work, who have reached up to a greater height in the event industry, you can expect them somewhere above 15,000 or 20,000. Thank you so much. Virtual MC Thamizharasan signing off. If you'd like to book us for your events, you can WhatsApp me on 900-308-7198. You can get to know more about us on our website, virtualeventmcs.com. You can watch our videos in our YouTube channel, Virtual Event MCs, and please do subscribe to the channel. And you can like our Facebook page, Virtual Event MCs, to get the regular updates about our events.